SusanJElliott, Getting Past Your Breakup, How to Turn a Devastating Loss into the Best Thing That Ever Happened to You. The path to healing and self-discovery after a breakup can be a challenging yet transformative experience. In Getting Past Your Breakup, SusanJElliott provides a guide for overcoming the emotional turmoil of a relationship's end. This book summary delves into various strategies for handling breakups, ranging from putting oneself first to proper grieving and maintaining a strong sense of independence. Through self-care practices and honest self-assessment, readers will learn how to turn the devastating experience of a breakup into a springboard for personal growth and future relationship success.
Embracing breakup-based growth. Your first breakup may have been gut-wrenching, but it can act as a catalyst for personal growth. Focus on self-care by evaluating your past relationships and processing your emotions effectively. Building a strong support system and engaging in activities that lift your spirits can help you heal. Avoid seeking solace in unhealthy behaviors like drug use or rebound relationships, and embrace the opportunity to become a stronger, self-reliant person. Cut contact, heal faster. Breaking up is never easy, but staying in touch with your ex-partner can make it even more challenging. To truly move on, you must sever all communication lines with your former significant other. Initially, this may leave an empty void in your life, but as time passes, you'll find it easier to breathe without them. Remember, resisting the temptation to make excuses for contacting your ex is crucial for healing. This includes social media. Don't deceive yourself into thinking that following their Facebook updates is harmless. By committing to cutting off all contact, you'll pave the way for the essential grieving process and ultimately, a fresh start. Embracing grief after breakups. Strength is often valued, but it's essential to allow yourself to grieve after a breakup. Experiencing shock, loss of trust, and loneliness are normal. Processing these feelings helps you move forward. Just like recovering from a cold, it's natural to have waves of emotions and obsessive thoughts. Acknowledge your limits and prioritize self-care during this journey. When a relationship ends, it's tempting to ignore the pain, but it's important to face this discomfort head-on. Feelings of shock and confusion are natural, as the trust and security from sharing life with someone can vanish in an instant. The sudden void of plans for the future can lead to disbelief, but remember that allowing emotions to surface is a healthy part of healing. Grieving after a breakup is an emotional roller coaster involving a myriad of feelings, such as regret, abandonment, and loneliness. Losing the companionship of someone you once held dear, as well as mutual friends and connections, can be challenging. Just like a cold, bad days filled with dizziness and confusion will come in waves, marked by obsessive thoughts about the relationship's end. It's crucial to allow yourself to ruminate on the past to progress forward. Recognize your limitations in dealing with these emotions and focus on self-care throughout your journey towards healing. Embracing post-breakup growth. The grieving process after a breakup requires balancing reflections on the past relationship with positive actions for personal growth. Consider how the relationship might have held you back and embrace the newfound freedom to focus on self-improvement, career development, and social connections. Incorporate tools like journaling and self-care, date nights, to document feelings, identify areas for happiness, and provide positive affirmations. By nurturing your well-being, you'll be better equipped to handle the impact on others, such as children. Navigating divorce with children. When dealing with divorce that affects children, it's important to communicate with them patiently and provide support. Reassure your kids that both parents love them unconditionally, and maintain a sense of stability in their lives. Utilize this experience as an opportunity to demonstrate adapting to change while fostering a teamwork-focused environment. Engage in activities without your ex-partner and reward your children for participating in shaping their new family life, while focusing on self-care and personal well-being as well. Divorce can seriously impact the well-being of children, so it's crucial to guide them through the process with open communication and patience. Explain that you and your partner love them unconditionally and that your decision stems from wanting to create a healthier environment for everyone. Use this experience to teach them about the importance of making necessary changes for personal betterment. Allow your children to express their emotions, even if it involves sulking or tantrums. Provide a sense of stability by organizing their schedules and involving them in planning family activities. Utilize the opportunity to explore new ways to function as a family and seek their input on adjusting to new living arrangements. As you navigate the divorce together, encourage bonding moments between you and your children without your ex-partner. Reward them for contributing to the success of their new family dynamic. Remember to also take care of yourself as you support your children through this challenging period. Unraveling unhealthy relationship patterns. To identify and break free from destructive relationship patterns, conduct a relationship inventory. Analyze both positive and negative aspects of past relationships, as well as any red flags that might have emerged early on. Recognize and note the elements that caused you pain, including any wrongdoings on your part. Look for recurring themes, evaluating all your significant romantic relationships to uncover the source of these patterns. Consider examining all close relationships in your life, detecting similarities and connections that may exist between your past and present relationships. Once you pinpoint the origins of these harmful patterns and how they impact your current life, it becomes easier to release them and move towards healthier relationships. Setting boundaries for yourself. Reflect on your past relationships and identify situations where you hesitated to disagree or say no, often leaving you treated like a doormat. In your current relationships, recognize where boundaries need to be set and take a stand for your interests. Demonstrate the consequences of not respecting your needs to others, enforcing your boundaries and ultimately prioritizing your own well-being. In past relationships, did you find yourself constantly agreeing with your partner, even if it bothered you? This common pattern occurs when people lack proper boundaries. Take a good look at your current relationships and pinpoint areas where you should establish limits to ensure your needs are heard. For instance, if a friend insists on dragging you shopping every weekend, an activity you dislike, it's time to assert yourself and decline without dishonesty or excuses. It's crucial to establish boundaries effectively, conveying that there will be consequences if your needs are not met, as mere verbal warnings can be easily ignored. Consider a chronically tardy friend who hasn't changed despite your repeated requests. Instead of accepting it, let them know that you won't wait around anymore. Next time they're late to a shared ride to a party, proceed without them, demonstrating your commitment to your own interests, which they must respect if they wish to continue being a part of your life. By being more assertive with your needs, you can better maintain your independence and autonomy, especially in new relationships. Embracing independence post-breakup. After a breakup, recognizing your readiness to date again depends on finding joy and strength within yourself. Embracing the loneliness will enable you to be selective and not rely on relationships for happiness. When you find love again, remember to maintain your independence by nurturing friendships, participating in personal interests, and spending time alone. This balance not only contributes to personal growth, but also strengthens your relationships, preventing them from becoming dull. A breakup may be challenging, but it can lead to becoming a more resilient and independent person.
In conclusion, getting past your breakup reveals that processing a breakup doesn't have to be a destructive and isolating experience. Instead, SusanJElliott's insightful guidance helps readers to nourish their self-esteem, grieve the relationship properly, and ultimately, understand the unhealthy patterns that may have contributed to the relationship's demise. By focusing on self-care, setting boundaries, and maintaining a healthy level of independence, readers can emerge stronger, wiser, and better prepared for future relationships. Ultimately, this book teaches that healing can lead to a more fulfilling and flourishing life, transforming a painful breakup into a powerful catalyst for growth.